So you book your cruise. You pay for your cruise. You wait weeks, months, even years to take your cruise. And then you break one of these rules we're about to go over, and you find yourself kicked off the cruise ship. It can happen, but we're going to go over 9 ways you can get kicked off a cruise ship today. That way it doesn't happen to you. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, so 9 ways to prevent you from getting kicked off a cruise ship. Let's get right into it with number 1, and that's going to be fighting. No fighting on a cruise ship. No fighting with your fellow passengers. No fighting with crew members. Even excessive abusive language towards other passengers or crew members can get you kicked off of that ship. So just don't do it. No fighting. Number 2 is going to be raising a false alarm. Now that's, hey, somebody went overboard. Hey, there's a bomb on the ship. Or anything that raises a false alarm on the cruise ship can get you kicked off. Not sure why anybody would want to raise a false alarm, but you know what? It has happened before. People have been kicked off before for that very reason. So just don't do it. No false alarms. Number 3 is going to be skipping the muster drill. Now, the muster drill has changed completely from how it used to be. You no longer have to stand out on the deck in the heat for hours at a time with people pressed around you. The cruise lines have gone to the e-muster drill. All you have to do is go to your muster station, get checked in, watch a video on either your smartphone or on your stateroom TV. So honestly, there is no reason to skip the muster drill. It's mandatory. It is required by law. It is something you must do. But if you are just so stubborn that you refuse to do the muster drill and you continuously try to skip doing the muster drill, there is a chance they will just kick you right off of the ship. All right, number 4, do not throw anything overboard. Don't throw trash over the side. Particularly, don't throw cigarette butts over the side. People have been kicked off cruise ships for throwing cigarettes over the side because it is such a fire risk. If you throw it overboard and it blows back onto the ship on a lower deck, it can start a fire. So yes, simply throwing something overboard can get you kicked off of a cruise ship. Number 5, do not impersonate the crew. And do not go into areas that are marked for crew only. So don't think it's going to be funny to go down to a costume shop, get a captain's costume, come on the ship, and then pretend you are the captain. Because that can potentially get you kicked right off of that cruise ship. So just don't do it. No impersonating the crew. No going places on the ship that are marked crew only that you simply do not belong in. Number 6, no drugs. Drugs are absolutely illegal on cruise ships. If they catch you, they will kick you off that cruise ship, and they will more than likely turn you over to law enforcement at the next port you go to. And that's not necessarily a U.S. port. You could end up in the hands of law enforcement of a foreign country simply by bringing drugs on board a cruise ship, even if they are legal in your state. Even if you have a medical card that says you can have it, they are still illegal on cruise ships, will get you kicked off, so no illegal drugs. Number 7, seems like a simple little thing, but no buying drinks for minors, no giving drinks to minors. The drinking age on cruise ships is 21. And so if you have it in your mind that, 20, that's close enough, let me go ahead and buy this drink and hand it to a minor, and that minor gets caught with that drink, there is a chance they could put you off of the cruise ship for giving drinks to minors. So that's something you do not want to do, because risking your vacation over one drink is definitely not going to be worth it. Number 8 to me is a no-brainer, but it has happened, and it does happen, which is why it is on this list, and that is theft. Now, you've paid your money to get on this cruise ship. So why at this point would someone want to go down to one of the shops on the ship and steal something? Because if you get caught stealing on a cruise ship, they're going to immediately kick you off. You've now lost the money you've paid for that vacation because I guarantee they are not giving you a refund if you get caught stealing on a cruise ship. So don't steal from the stores. Don't steal from your fellow passengers. No theft. Definitely don't commit theft while you are in a cruise port, especially of a foreign country, because again, now you are going to get picked up by law enforcement of a country where you may not know exactly what can happen to you. And you may be watching that cruise ship leave without you from a local jail cell. So no theft. And finally, number 9. Now this one here is a fairly new one with the current climate that we are in, and that is not following health and safety protocols. So depending on your cruise ship, depending on your cruise lines, there will be health and safety protocols on board the ship. There could be areas that you have to wear a mask, areas that you don't have to wear a mask. And if you violate health and safety protocols, I guarantee you there is a chance you're going to get kicked off that cruise ship, or you are going to get left behind. There are stories of individuals while on shore excursions that were supposed to stay with an organized group because it was part of the health and safety protocols. Instead, they wandered off on their own. Guess what? They were put off of that cruise ship. The cruise ship leaves without them simply because they didn't follow the health and safety protocols. So definitely follow all cruise ship rules. All right, so that are 9 ways that you can get yourself kicked off a cruise ship. I highly, highly recommend that you do not do any of these. Again, why pay for a cruise vacation? Why wait to go on your cruise vacation only to board the ship, to violate one of these rules, and get yourself kicked off over something that could easily have been avoided? So, just don't break these rules. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, do me a favor, hit that like button. Have yourself a great day, and we will see you out on the high seas.